Hello and welcome to my Buick engine from my Riviera and Rick Wood. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Right, what we're doing today is the bit that I don't normally do. It's been taken apart, but we're going to rebuild it. I'm so excited.
You're going to rebuild it?
I'm genuinely... Right, let's just, before we start, very quickly, it was overheating. I had it on the show on the Grand Tour, and it was overheating all the time, and then it died, and then it wouldn't start and run.
Yeah.
What was it you've diagnosed it?
It was two main things. The valves burnt out and also the head gaskets had gone because it was a standard engine and then some person had put a big supercharger on a standard engine.
I don't know who did that. I don't know why they would, and it just couldn't take it.
The heads couldn't keep the gaskets.
So it ate itself.
Yes.
But today, we're going to... All of this, it's like the best Christmas tree in the world. All of this is going to go into this and we're going to rebuild it as an engine.
Yeah.
You do this, how many engines have you rebuilt?
I don't know.
It's a lot.
Too many.
Yeah, okay. Right. The nearest I've got to doing this at this scale would be working on the engine of my first motorcycle, MTX 50, which I rebuilt, and I had an Opel Manta. But I couldn't fully rebuild it because I couldn't get the engine out. I didn't have a hoist.
Yeah.
All I had was a manual that I borrowed with black and white photographs in, and every time I looked at that, I just said, well, look, they've got benches and special things for... I don't have any of those things. I worked on the gravel in the yard outside my parents' house.
Same principle,
Yes.
just clean.
Right.
So
Clean. Okay.
Clean is king.
You're going to have to just treat me like an idiot. I know what things are and sort of where they should go,
Yeah.
but more than that.
Well, by the end of the day,
Yes.
you're going to do all the work on this
Okay.
and it's going to be together.
Okay, how long is this day? 82 hours?
No, I think because we've done the boring, we've done the decking, we've done a lot of the prep, but I think this is probably about a 4-hour operation.
4 days.
Maybe 5.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
All right, talk me through it, then I'm ready. This is the block.
So this is the block. We basically, we bored it to match the new pistons. We've obviously cleaned it to an inch of its life, and we've also decked it to get these flat, and we've line honed it as well. So there's that kind of preparation.
When you line hone it, that's
where the main bearings are in.
Yeah.
The bolts are all in, torqued up, and we just hone it.
Right.
We just take a bit of a... Because they settle over... They were never kind of put together that nicely originally, so it's just getting everything in line.
So this is going to be a lot better. Right, what do we do? Talk me through it. You have to tell me
Right,
step of the way.
first things first.
Yes.
When you put the crank in.
Right,
Now,
so
everything to do with this engine is like
big and heavy.
big and heavy.
Yep. Oh, my VW Scirocco. I put the crank in that, and then I over-torqued one of the bearing shell bolts.
So how long did it last?
I don't know, I sold it shortly after.
Oh, right, okay.
So, crankshaft is going to go in there.
Yes. So first we need to put the bearings in,
Right. Yep.
then lube the bearings up, put the crankshaft in, put the studs in, and torque it all up.
Okay. Crankshaft is over there, bearings are over there.
Yeah. So
Genuinely, this is just basically playing at my favourite thing in the world. It's the best game ever. Yep.
So we've got 3 narrow ones
Yep.
and 1 really thick one. Mm-hmm. So you notice they've got a tang on them.
That's that.
Yeah.
Yes.
To stop them turning.
Just locate.
So obviously this is immaculately clean.
Yeah.
So put them in and then push them down.
So, am I correct?
Yeah.
With that tang there?
I put the tang in first because then you're located.
Yeah, and then push that end in.
Just a bit.
Yeah. So it wants to end up. God, there's something about
That's the thrust one.
being
Sorry.
this into...
That's that one.
That's not there.
No,
How do you know?
because that's the thrust one.
Oh, it's
So
got a
this
flange
one's
side.
this one's different because it's got a flange either side,
Yes.
and when the crank goes in, it stops it thrusting forward and backwards. So that is, sometimes they come as 2 separate thrust bearings. This is integral thrust. So it's just how
I've heard
one
of
is.
thrust bearings going, and now I
Yes.
know what it is. So
Well,
that just keeps the crank...
in-
Oh, that hole's not straight, look.
You're actually quite a good apprentice because
Thank you.
can you see that hole's not machined quite centrally?
Yeah.
So that,
Oh, yeah,
that's
you're
just
right.
rubbish machining in
Right.
its day. What I've actually done is just
Take a little bit off the edge of that so
yes,
hold it.
to let it get a,
I mean,
a
it's
better.
located by the flanges either
Yes,
side.
so we
it
can't adjust
move.
that.
Right. So this...
That was
hang on,
well.
this-
That was well spotted. That I'm quite impressed.
I'm observant. Where's this
Doesn't
one?
matter.
These are all the same?
Yeah.
Yes, boss.
Right, next we'll put the studs in.
If I cross-thread this, I presume I just throw myself off the balcony and we never speak of it again.
Fine.
It was these that I overtalked on my VW Scirocco.
Ah, yeah.
There was a really friendly garage in Blackburn where I was working at BBC Radio Lancashire. Big End had gone on my Beamer and my VW, and he kindly agreed to do it, but with me helping him.
Yeah.
And we got through the whole job, and literally the last job, talking down one of these, and I
Oh,
overtalked.
you got that upside down.
That doesn't work.
Yes.
I just turned it in, and that was it. Ruined.
So originally, they're just a bolt.
Yeah.
These are uprated, so you've got a fine thread and a coarse thread. The
And the
coarse
coarse
thread's in the
goes in.
block. And what that means is when it's torqued up, a fine thread will always pull more torque than a coarse thread. And these are stronger. So imagine the original ones with the engine running, the crank's trying to push this way and be pushed out the bottom of the block. So this is holding everything in a lot firmer.
So do we Allen key these? We do.
If you wind them in,
I presume
if you-
everything we do today is going to have a torque setting.
pretty well. These don't have to be very tight at all.
Because they're going to be pulled tight
Yeah,
when the shells are bolted down onto them.
yeah.
This is so satisfying because everything I've ever worked on has been rusty, broken, most of the bits missing, and I haven't got the right tools to do it. This is the 10-year-old me. When I was a
Wanted
kid,
to be.
When I was a kid, I loved bicycles because they were the only machines I could interact with, and I used to just collect any bits of bicycles I could. And in the little cellar underneath our house in the middle of Ripon, North Yorkshire, I kept all the bits. And so for a weekend, I'd go down and assemble all the bits to build a bicycle, whatever it was. I mean, trying to get them together sometimes. Like I never had a chopper, but I built my own. I found a small frame, reasonable sized back wheel, smaller front wheel, extended forks off a different bike, and high bars. I mean, it was terrible and nearly killed me, but I loved it. Right, is this set?
Yes, set. £15. So it's not very tight.
Enough?
Yeah.
Have you got like a torque setting built into your arm?
Yes.
So you just
Yeah,
dial it and just think, I bet you could tighten to a torque.
With something like this, I might kind of just
you
do it
would
by
know,
ear,
wouldn't you?
yeah. But when it comes to main bearings, head bolts, no one's that good. If you're in the middle of a field, it doesn't matter, does
Needs
it?
must.
Yeah.
I'm just having the best day out.
This looks like grease, but it's not.
Is it Marmite?
I've never tasted it actually, but I suspect
No.
it's full of zinc,
Okay.
which it needs to be.
Right.
And it's it's quite sticky, and it's just fab for initial startup.
My dear old granddad, before he built anything, he'd grease it. Literally everything, and I just always.
Well, all those bolts will probably still be able to
Yeah, probably.
come apart now.
Is that the right sort of amount?
Yeah, that's fine. Perfect.
Yeah, he would, and it's not something you ever normally see. He would. Right, get a bit of grease in there, get that done. Then he'd be, nah, you ninny, that's wrong. You've done too much. You've not done enough.
What language are you talking there?
He was a little bit of a brummie, my
Was he?
grandfather. Oh, yes. Well, he worked at Mulliners in Birmingham and then latterly at Jensen. Meant my granddad could work wood, metal, leather because he trained apprentice as a cabinet maker, but then he worked as a coach builder.
Yeah.
So literally any material he could work.
So the thrust bearings is the crank. When the crank's in, when you press the clutch,
Yeah.
this one is getting all the force. So that's why when your thrust bearings go, it's usually because you put an uprated clutch in
And you're asking too much of it on
of the
other end of
bearings.
it.
Yeah.
Greased.
Okay.
Is this the first big bit going in there?
It's quite
And
heavy.
it's a really big
No,
bit.
no, it's quite heavy.
Holy hell, look at that.
So all we've done to this is polish
Yeah.
it and balance it.
That's a big lump of metal, isn't it?
Just feel the weight before you say you'll do it on your own.
Yeah, I think I'll maybe get some assistance with this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a two-man job, isn't it? Which way
Okay,
round do we
you go that way. Okay. Right.
There's a
Yeah, you can hold that
spline
there.
here.
Yeah, that's fine. Thump.
deeply satisfying.
Rebuilding this Buick's V8 engine, we're getting support from Liquimoly, using their silicone sealing compound and rapid cleaner spray. This easy-to-use silicone compound stays permanently elastic and resistant to chemicals and oil, as well as being extremely heat resistant, all the way from -40 up to 180 degrees C. We're also using their rapid cleaner to make sure everything we're putting on is free of debris, and we've removed any coatings the parts may have had for storage. It cuts through grime and makes sure the parts all go together seamlessly to give this engine the best chance of lasting another 50 years. Their LM48 installation paste is perfect for applying to bearings to prevent running-in damage. From cleaning parts to putting them back together, Liquimoly has everything you'll need to get your engine built and running as smoothly as possible.
Rick, I'm almost worried that this job will be over too quickly. And I love...
Why do you have to go and say something like that?
I just love how it'll be when I see it afterwards. Right, so that's arrow pointing that way, 2.
Yeah,
Pip to pip.
yeah. Pips on that side,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
you're right.
you good. Do you want to give it a love tap?
Gentle persuasion.
Doesn't have to go all the way down at this
It's
point.
seated.
Next one's that thrust one.
So, make a mistake here at this level of an engine build. And then carry on.
Oh, if you infuse a problem,
Yeah.
you only find out in
Yeah, when you fire it up.
50 hours time,
Yeah, that's bad.
and then you have to take it all apart. That's why I'm watching you like a hawk.
I'm very conscious that you're doing that, yes. And also very grateful.
So I'll do this side just because we want some silicone on here. I don't want an awful lot. I just want a tiny bit in there. That's it. And I'm your apprentice now.
Do that.
Okay, so now we're back to grease. Make sure whatever you do,
Do not touch the
Do
sealant.
not, yeah.
So where am I greasing?
just
on
that
the metal
bearing.
here?
That's it. That's it. Nowhere else. Tappy tappy.
That feels
That's it.
solid
Lovely.
now. I'm so conscious of this idea of if you get one thing wrong at this early build stage, you've ruined
There's some
your
things
life.
in an engine you can kind of get it wrong, and then there's other things it's just criminal to get it wrong.
So what would happen if I didn't do this greasing?
You wouldn't get the desired torque on it. So I think studies have been done, so I'm not going to quote, but imagine you torqued it up without any lubricant. Like if you torque it with oil, it'll go so tight. If you do it with this, it goes even tighter.
That's bad.
No, it's okay.
Use my left
It's
hand.
bad when it's in an engine and you can't get to it. We'll do them up in stages if you don't mind. So if you go to, say, 50.
Once I've worked out how to back it off, Rick, there you go.
There you go.
And we're doing them in stages because these are cast, aren't they?
Yeah,
And we're applying torque through them as evenly as we can, because if we twist, we could crack.
No, not really. If you've got everything clean, it wouldn't really matter. We're doing them up to a torque because you imagine when we've line honed it or when it was built originally and bored, these would have been tightened up to that torque. If you measured the cam housing with them at 50, it'll be slightly distorted than it would be at full torque. I could go up to kind of 90. Just going to check it is turning still. Because also, yes, still lovely. It's actually, if you feel that, I'd say it's actually nicer. When you're doing this, yeah, pull them, otherwise we'll chase it around the workshop. Just like that. Hang on.
So I need to push back as hard as I'm...
Yeah, equal and opposite. You see the veins on his neck now. Go on. Go on, lad. To 110 now. It's off. We're going skiing up the road.
We need a brake on it.
I don't have this problem. It's the way you're doing it. I don't know. How are you
There's
doing
a
it like
problem
that?
with pull
I
the
couldn't do-
lever, innit?
I couldn't do it like that if I tried. Just I'm just wondering
Then
if
it'll
it's
run
you
away.
or me. It's you. So now piston time. So we'll turn this down here. So when the piston comes in, so we'll flip it over. We'll get the piston ready. And this is the bit you can't mess up.
Right.
Braking rings.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
'Cause
Then yeah.
if it was something European, we could have one tomorrow.
But it's not.
But we know this engine has been traumatising getting the parts for.
So this is all about compressing the rings to get the pistons
Yes.
into the ball.
Yeah.
Without breaking the rings.
Yeah.
And I can see you've got a device there.
Yeah.
Should I be a bit scared, Rick?
I am.
Okay.
And you're doing it.
Then I really am.
And you've paid for it.
Then I'm shitting myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
Right.
That's good. Same idea as the main bearings.
And do I push this into
Yeah,
the other
you-
side?
So just a bit on there, bit on the bearing. I'm just going to put some oil on the butt. Have you put rings on like pistons in before or anything?
Yeah, but only the 50. So it wasn't this big.
As it
So that's-
tightens up,
This is to bring in the piston rings because obviously they expand. That's the
collapse
point of them. So
it's
to bring
holding them
in
together, yeah.
so that you can get this in the ball without them being stuck.
Right, so that's ready to go in.
That's it.
Yeah. So I tend to rock it like that.
And that's just dropping it into the ball with its rings compressed until it drops out of this sleeve and then
Yeah.
the rings go bang and they're in contact with the ball.
If it doesn't want to go, start again. But there's no point in getting annoyed with it. If you get annoyed, it'll just bite your ass. It
It's
just,
gone in.
there's
Belly.
no rhyme or reason. Whenever you're building an engine,
Yeah.
if it bites you in the ass like that, just don't get annoyed with
Just
it.
start again. And that just fell
You just
in.
get the bigger hammer.
Yeah.
and it won't work. So we need to push it down and guide it onto here. What you wouldn't want a sharp edge digging into that.
No.
You can put long studs in or plastic things, but we don't need to do that.
Hello, Hammond here, letting you know that I shall be at the Classic Car Show at the Birmingham NEC on the 7th of November, and I shall be very disappointed if I don't see you there.
I have to say this is the worst bit, or the hardest bit. Pit to pit, okay? Yeah, if you're starting with your fingers, that's always good. That's good enough, as long as you've done 2 or 3 threads.
Because then you know you haven't cross-threaded because your fingers aren't going to
Yeah.
be strong enough.
63
It's
foot-pounds.
very precise, isn't it? It's very specific.
Welcome to my world.
Take us all the way up? Or
No, do it about halfway, so just feel it go till you go one vein pop out. Right, perfect. Now, the way to tell whether it's nipped is it floats like that. So we know it's not tight on that journal.
Got a multi-process operation, that, isn't it? Okay.
That's 1 down, 7 to go. Ooh, she's in. Well done.
2.
Yeah.
Is it?
That's number 8.
That's all in, isn't it? And that's the heart of the beast. That is
That is the pump.
crankshaft, conrods, pistons.
That is the pump.
That is the pump that it is.
Yeah, that is the pump.
Then we're going to put all the bits in that service what it needs.
Yeah. So next up, I think we'll put the cam in. We're going to do the same to this. Lots of grease, lube, but mainly over these the cam front,
Lobes.
the lobes.
Am I going for the right sort of thing?
Go for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in the middle. That's it. You'll feel. Try not to Just got to kind of guide it in.
Oh, so it's another. Oh, I see. So
Another
each
5.
time it's got to go through.
Got to
more.
go through, and eventually, that's it.
It's in.
Just position is everything. Okay, nice and free, no play in it. The thrust, I've greased the thrust, so that's good. So now we need to put the timing gear on.
And obviously, this is now of critical importance because the camshaft decides, well, according to where the lobes are, when it lets fuel air mixture in and exhaust gases out.
Yeah.
Crankshaft obviously decides the position of, or is determined by the position of the pistons. So they need to have fuel coming in at the right moment and also letting fuel out at the right moment on the right stroke. Get this wrong, nothing works or shall ever work.
Correct. Just going to locate it on the top. That's actually being pressed on, which is a pain in the ass.
Do you want the hammer?
I didn't want to suggest it, but it will
Would you
go
like
on.
the hammer?
No, I think I'm gonna just try and coax that away from there first.
Would you like the hammer?
And I'm not going to do. That's my last resort.
Well,
are you used to
learn-
Jeremy with just getting a big hammer?
I just give up quickly.
Do you?
I don't, when you can see where it's going, so, well, okay, we could fight around for ages, or
You could get a hammer.
I'll get a hammer. Shall I get the hammer? So hammer's just there.
No. I'm going to hide the hammer in a minute,
Sorry,
and then
down
you
the
won't
road,
be
it's
thinking
just
about
there.
hammers.
It is literally there.
I know.
I mean, my erstwhile colleague is wrong about many, many, many things, but he's good on hammers.
Big
And
hammers.
I think he might have been right. Sometimes. So this absolutely defines the engine. That chain connects camshaft to crankshaft. Crankshaft determined by the position of the pistons, up or down. They're being driven or they're going up and pushing exhaust gases out. This spins and determines what is going in at the top of the engine. Top half, bottom half. They have to work together or it can never work. Okay, it wasn't a hammer, it was a hand. All right, okay. But look at it, it pretty much is a hammer.
Yeah.
It's just your
It's a baby hammer.
It's still a hammer. Right, so that's top and bottom connected.
So we now need to put this in time.
Right.
So the dots are kind of lined up, but I want to physically check it on the cam followers and see what the...
So this is where we check if the camshaft is opening the exhaust valves as the piston's pushing it out, or with whatever point in the engine's process we check. So those are followers. No,
cam followers,
they
yeah.
are followers. And the push rods go off those.
Yeah, put them in the right one.
So these are really cool. These are to the cam. If you notice, just excuse me going on, but if you don't, Izzy, the camshaft turns, it has the cams, the bits that stick out as they turn. They push on these that Rick is dropping in now. The followers that literally follow the cam. They push. In turn, that pushes the push rods, and then that opens and shuts valves up top. It's really fundamental. It's really basic. Hammer.
No, we're not using the
It's not a
hammer.
pair of tweezers, is it?
We're not using
All right,
the hammer.
you just put it
We're
in
not.
case you need it.
I just
So
wanna,
now you're going to, what position are you going to get the engine into?
I want to make sure these are rocking and check the lift at TDC.
Yes. So top dead centre when the piston is right at the very top.
Yes. So that
You'll
one's going to be
expect-
firing,
Yeah.
but
so
this
that,
one
yeah.
is the opposite in the cycle, so the valves are rocking.
So that'll be exhausted.
No,
Induction
one's opening
compression,
and one's
ignition.
short.
Induction compression, ignition. No. So that where will that when this is on fire?
Exactly
top dead
opposite
centre.
to this.
Right.
So the valves are actually rocking, so one's coming up and one's
Yeah.
coming down. So can you imagine that's coming up and that one's going down? So just a tiny bit of cam timing difference. So I want to measure the lift on the inlet and the exhaust and that relationship. So I'm not too worried what it says in the information. That tells you everything about how wild or mild it's going to be. You can set it to the book, but still, that's the way to measure it properly or nicely.
Can I have wild or mild as my thing when talking about engines?
Yeah.
Okay. If you hear me describe
Wild or
determines
mild.
how wild or mild it's going to be. You just heard Rick come out with it first.
Everyone's got their own thing view on it, but for me, we'll have the inlet leading 1 millimetre.
Right. And in that, just that, you've just preemptively defined the nature, the characteristics of this engine.
Absolutely.
Is it aggressive?
So you can change the torque curve just by literally that much. You can move the torque curve 100 bhp in a totally different place.
Great thing about this is setting it up at this stage. You're sort of setting the parameters of its personality. This is its range of emotions and nature and characteristic as a creature once you've finished it. Is it going to be
That's a good way of calling it, actually, yeah.
Is it going to be an inherently angry, unstable and unreliable individual, or is it going to be a bit placid and boring and dull but live forever? But once they're set at this stage, unless you go back and redo this, they're set. Does your own mood on a day ever affect the mood of the engine that you build?
No.
And that's a serious question, actually. That sounds like I'm being silly, but it could. If you were feeling, you would naturally go towards something more aggressive, more...
You know what I said about, when you're putting pistons in, it's no point in getting pissed because it's just nuts and bolts. It is just a nuts and bolts. So if you get angry with it...
It'll go wrong.
You'll miss something because your attention's... If you're ever building an engine and you're having a bad day, just walk away.
Just stop it.
Take the dog for a walk and have nice thoughts and come back to it and it'll be fine.
Otherwise it's not going to be good.
It's just being angry with it doesn't make it any better engine. It's going to make you miss something.
Shiny bit is on. Right, what now?
Next, we will put the heads on.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's really, really heavy.
Use that.
So this is to get the grease off.
Yeah, I'll get a clean rag.
I'll just spray it on.
Spray
This
it
is
on.
because these are cast, after they've finished facing and deal with them, they grease them, oil them, just to stop them rusting. But now we're going to get that off. So just spray on and
Spray
wipe
it on
off.
liberally.
I've sprayed it everywhere in your workshop liberally, is that all right?
No. Right.
These are incredibly heavy.
They are heavy, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. If you put your fingers in the ports, generally.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Is that right? Woohoo! That's a big bit gone on. Do we do them both?
Yeah.
Well, it does need to.
Yeah.
Dunk. Sounds like a bank vault closing. So now we've got to drop all the other studs in
Yeah.
through the odds.
There's long ones, short ones, and medium ones. They're the short ones, which are going to be the outer ones here.
Still got some more short ones.
Yes, 2 in here.
Starting to feel this now.
Followers basically put a load on that bit.
When you say a load,
Yeah, more than that, yeah. Yeah, quite like that.
and it's just flat on the bottom.
Yeah.
Rick, sit rep, my understanding. Crankshaft, pistons, con rods, bottom end assembled. Valve gear, we're sort of moving up through the engine now. So camshaft is in, cam followers are here. Those push these, which are the push rods, which come up here. So then we're going to have to, I'm just checking, we're going to put all the rockers in and the valve gear.
Yes.
And then
Then didn't it kind
we
of... We're getting there.
we're not far off this.
No, absolutely. So these are the same length as the originals, but made out of chrome moly, so it's a better steel.
So
Because if you think these springs are harder, and push rods tend to flex.
yeah, which changes everything. And they're moving a lot.
Absolutely, yeah.
Did I just miss that one?
I'll put it in the right hole there,
Okay.
Richard. It's all right.
Thank you, Vicar. Right, so these activate the rockers, which activate the valves.
And to activate these...
are the rockers.
Yes. So grab that. That goes in there. You
on top
actually
of
need
there.
to be an octopus to do this.
This is
So
gonna
if you
be-
manage
yeah.
to do it, so they go through there. I'll go and get your socket the right size.
These feel primitive. Are they primitive?
In all honesty, they're absolute rubbish.
Repeat process. When we stop moaning about the parts we're putting on.
I'm just reality. Would you like me to lie?
No.
Oh, these are fantastic design, these, Richard. What you should do, you want some of these on your MGB.
So we've attached our rockers made of cheese.
You see, I'd just go click.
Yeah. You know, don't you? You know what you're talking that too, don't you?
Yeah, you just try, and then I'll see if it's. You know, like a big bolt, you can obviously do it's a lot tighter.
Yeah.
And bolts like this start feeling like chewing gum as you go tighter. No, you're not far off. You're doing all right.
You're not going to tell me I was right, though, are you?
It was close to being right. If you look, say, that's on a cam, that's on the back of the cam. So you can see this is loose. And can you see down this follower?
No, there's a little bit of pushing.
It's about a millimetre down from the top. So it's like when that fills up with oil, it'll take the clearance up. That'll do.
So
Go
hence,
quiet.
that's the hydraulic.
Yes.
component.
So when we first start this up, it'll sound like a diesel.
Yeah.
Rattle, rattle, rattle. Then within 10 seconds, oil pressure will come up, fill these, and take the clearance out.
Right.
Done.
Done. Now?
Inlet now.
Right. That's the big shiny bit, I'm guessing.
We'll need some very good cleaner to degrease this.
Will this do it?
That'll do.
Right. What do you want to degrease?
Basically, we're going to put the gaskets along here, along here, along here. So if you look at, we're all greasy and oily.
So all of these faces.
Yeah. They fit really nicely. And they're an uprated gasket.
So there's a chance they might last a week.
Maybe two.
This is where it gets really ridiculous. So far, it's a fairly sensible, low revving, lazy state of tune engine. And now we're going to start bolting this.
Well, I think, to be honest, if you didn't have that stupid supercharger on,
Yeah.
it would probably still do 300 and something horsepower, 340 horsepower, yeah.
What do you think? What do you think this will
I
be at?
think it will do, at this boost, at £7 boost, I think it'll probably do, knocking on 500. Enough to break your car.
Thanks, Rick.
Well,
Ever the realist. Yeah. I mean, that's what it actually is. Yeah. Enough
you
to,
asked. You would,
enough to snap everything to pieces.
Yeah, so all we've done to this is what you should have done when you bought the car.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Make it strong enough to do the job.
I didn't do that.
Can I hand you that very good
What
silicone?
am I doing with it?
Right.
Squirting it onto
No,
everything?
no. I tell you what, I'll do one side,
Yeah.
you do the other.
You any good at icing cakes?
Probably not.
No, I don't imagine so. Drawing pretty pictures. Icing. Ooh, you make it look easy.
Oh, that's too much.
All right, Mary Berry.
Look, it's either right or it's wrong. Which bit of wrong do you want to call it? Don't give up your day job. Don't. You know, like, sometimes celebrities get on baking shows and...
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
No. Would you ever go on Strictly Come Dancing?
No, I do get asked. I haven't been for a while because I've always said no, but
How you want to do it?
if Izzy
Man.
really annoys me I always say, carry on like that, darling, and
I'll go and do it. So I'll fix it. You carry on making a mess and I'll just make it look pretty. Just sometimes they're not meant to be, are they? Right.
Shiny
like
thing?
everything else on this engine, it's heavy.
Yeah. So which end
So,
is which?
this is front.
What do we lift it by?
It's not. Actually, it's the lightest bit we've ever put on this
No, it's
engine.
not that- it's not bad,
So
is
that's
it?
the front. Now it needs to definitely go vertically down. So
Oh, I see. Onto those. There's a peg here.
the peg at the front. Yeah. She's on. She's landed.
Hello. Suddenly there's a hint that this isn't an entirely standard aging old Buick engine. This is perhaps something a bit different. Yeah.
We're going to need a set of steps soon, Richard.
Yeah. Thanks for saying we. Appreciate it. Nice.
So yeah, these over the cast ones.
Yeah. So these will make a difference.
50 horsepower. It's free. It's for
50
nothing.
horsepower from the manifolds.
Yeah.
Just because it breathes better and.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next bit is the bit where you do have to be strong.
Oh God.
Oh, yes.
Supercharger. Oh really?
Yeah.
It's gonna be heavy, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It's heavy.
Is it?
Well, it's that piece of metal, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. Oh dear God.
Yeah.
It's as heavy
You got
as
it.
an engine. I
If
mean,
you're not
this is-
careful, you'll get a tennis elbow from
I've
this.
already got tennis elbows really bad. Right.
Okay.
Yep. Dear God. It is heavier than some actual engines. Right, do you want to put a bolt in? Because if that falls off, somebody dies.
She's safe.
We're asking quite a lot of your engine, Stan, right?
That's why I got my monster engine stand.
It's just going to have to be, because that is enormous. Look at it.
Now we do need a set of steps.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
That
we're at
is.
the point where you do need steps.
Look at it. Yeah, that's a big lump. Right, mate, thank you for letting me join in. Obviously, there's some fetillage to finish. Next thing, we've got to get it back in the car.